Newsday continues here on One News Now. I'm Sean Yao. More familiar faces filed their COCs earlier this afternoon on this last day of candidacy filing. Greg Gregorio joins us on the phone from Pasay City to give us the latest. Greg, hi. Can you run us through those who filed their candidacies there today? Who did you see?
Hi, Sean. Good afternoon. More appointees of President Duterte showed up this afternoon to file their COC. Chief Legal Counsel and former presidential spokesperson Salvador Panelo filed his COC for Senator today. Presidential Anti-Corruption Commission Chair Greco Belgica is also seeking a seat in the Senate. The ICT Secretary Gringo Honasan is eyeing to make a comeback in Senate 2. Aside from these, broadcaster Ray Langit, House Deputy Speaker Rodante Marcoleta, and actor Robin Padilla, who has recently taken his oath under PDP Laban, have filed their COCs for Senator. Honasan, who was earlier Panelo, Marcoleta, Belgica, Langit, and Robin Padilla are all part of the slate of the Cusi-led faction of PDP Laban. Honasan, who was earlier part of the Soto Lacson list, is now among the administration slate. OWA Deputy Administrator Mocha Uson has filed a certificate of nomination and acceptance in behalf of the Mothers for Change, or MOCA, party list. It is still unclear if Uson is a nominee of the party list. Former Ifugao Representative Teddy Bagelat filed his candidacy for senator on the Liberal Party. Meanwhile, one independent candidate dressed as Marvel superhero Deadpool is eyeing a seat in this 2022 election. President Rodrigo Duterte also arrived here a few minutes ago to endorse several aspiring senators who are the admin bets for the 2022 polls. We're still trying to find out if the PDP Laban Cusi wing was able to or has yet to field a presidential candidate. Recall that Senator Bongo is currently without a running mate after choosing to run for the VP post. Sean?
All right, thank you so much for that update and stay safe. Greg Gregorio joining us over the phone. Thank you, Greg. A political analyst says that Vice President Leni Robredo associating her campaign with a different color is a good strategy. Strat-based President Dindo Manhit told 1PH's Sa Totoo Lang that Robredo defining herself differently can help her reach broader communities. Robredo is now association having limited allies was one of the problems of the Liberal Party back in 2019.
Siguro naintindihan nila yun na maingay sila pero sila.
However, Manhit also said that the Vice President's choice, who is Robredo's running mate, is the Liberal Party. All right. One News Now, I'm Sean Yao. It is never say die for the supporters of Davao City Mayor Sara Duterte despite COC filing wrapping up in just a couple more hours. Man Los Baños is on the line from the CCP complex to give us the details. Man, is there absolutely any indication that this show of support will indeed push Mayor Sara to reconsider, because she already said that she won't?
Hi, Sean. According to Cebu Mayor Cristina Frasco, spokesperson of Davao City Mayor Sara Duterte, there are no changes in the presidential daughter's political plans for 2022. Today is the last day of filing, but Frasco confirmed Duterte is still in Davao, indicating that her plan to seek another term as mayor remains. Supporters are still adamant in asking Duterte to reconsider running for president. Around 27 barangay captains from Davao flew yesterday here in CCP complex near Sofitel where COCs are being filed. Lito Makiling, spokesperson of Daughter Duterte Group, said they use their personal funds to come here and show support for Sara. Meanwhile, Manny Bedulia of Basta Sara Group said they're really hopeful that Duterte will run after talking to her via Zoom last week. With President Duterte announcing his retirement from politics, the group is confident Sara will reconsider. Aside from the two groups, other supporters like LGBT Pilipinas, Inday Sara for President Movement, and Inday Sara Movement also flocked to the area to show support for the mayor. Meanwhile, Sean, on the way here to CCP, we also saw pink and green ribbons tied around trees. Recall that pink is now being associated with Vice President Lenny Robredo. Sean, supporters here are still banking on the possibility of substitution until November 15 if Mayor Sara Duterte won't file her COC today. Sean?
Thank you so much for that update. That was the voice of Man Los Baños on the phone. She is live from the CCP complex. Thanks, Man. And the government has updated its COVID-19 protocols for inbound passengers from green and yellow list countries. Those fully vaccinated can leave the quarantine facility upon the release of a negative swab test taken on the 5th day. They may then continue isolating at home until their 10th day. If unvaccinated, partially vaccinated, or those with unverified vaccination status, they would need to complete 7 days of facility-based quarantine plus another 7 days at home. Accepted documents for verification include a certification from the Philippine Labor Office, VaxCert PH, and the International Certificate of Vaccination. Let's take a quick look at today's other top stories. The IATF has allowed point-to-point interzonal travel from Metro Manila to GCQ and MGCQ areas. This includes minors below 18 years old and seniors over 65, people with health risks, and pregnant women who are fully vaccinated. The Health Department reports declining COVID-19 cases as seen being complacent with files at 5 to 11 Philippine Star and Business World Online. Visit our website. We are One News.